want to do a really quick walk around video of the S6. Just try to show its condition, try to pick out any flaws on it. A lot of times these cars, they get shipped out to their new owners, and I always like to make sure that if there's anything wrong with them at all, you know about it now rather than when it gets off the truck. Fortunately, this thing's in great shape. The whole entire front end has been clear broad, so not even just the usual kit, but the entire back of the hood, back of the fenders, all the way forward, that's clear broad. So minimal if zero rock chipping. There was one, there's one chip there that's been filled, and then one on the underside of that same one that's been filled. Let's see, headlights have been PPF'd or clear broad as well. And you have your radar sensors there that are in great shape. Rohana wheels, I want to say, I think it's the back one. It had a little bit of rock chipping, but that's all been touched up, so you really have to be looking for it. Tires are in great shape. It's kind of hard to get on video, but it's got good tread on there. Brake calipers, you can see how clean those are and clean the inner barrels of the wheels are. Paint is super glossy. Let's see if I can maybe get a video in the sun so you can see it has minimal swirl marks, almost zero. So it hasn't been gone through any of the brush car washes. I know the previous owner of this vehicle was actually my neighbor, so when he mentioned selling it, I said I want it because I know how he takes care of his cars. He's really particular about that stuff. Yeah, I think this one had a little bit, if I can try to pick it out. Oh, there's a little chip there, right there. But again, good tread. Those rears have been replaced recently. See how that paint is super reflective. Windows tinted. No other mods currently. It's never been chipped, never tuned. If that is something you'd like to do, I know APR has what's considered the most conservative and safe tune for these, and I believe it's 100 and something horsepower and over 100 feet of torque too. So that's an option that we can get installed for you. This also has air suspension, so if you like a lowering module, that's a great option too. Get rid of a little bit of wheel gap, but then as you begin driving, the car will actually raise up to the factory height and keep that factory geometry. So Alcantara, carbon fiber. See, all the carpets and the seat bolsters are in great shape. That's an area you really want to check on when shopping for these. Audi uses a really nice high-end leather, but if it's not cared for, it can wear and grind away really quick. Same with the wheel. You can see how clean the stitching is on that. Again, it's a really particular owner, so I was happy to be able to get it from him before it went somewhere else. Illuminated door sills. Does have rear shades. Obviously the quilted leather seats, which are just awesome looking. Everybody compliments those when they get in. And then while my neighbor owned it, he did get tapped here in the back. And so that's going to show up on the Carfax. A lot of dealers aren't going to tell you about that, or going to hope that you don't, run a history report or something. I want to be 1000% up front and try to show you everything on the car possible. So you can see that the color matches perfectly. I don't even know, I'm not sure. I'll have to ask him if he even replaced the bumper. I think they might have just had to respray the area that got scratched. But I want to go in here and show you that none of these panels have been re-welded or replaced or anything like that. That's all factory, and it even has the factory build sheet still in there from when it was in Germany. I think they're supposed to take those out, but that one's still floating around back there. Power rear deck lid works. I mean, even the fuel cap, obviously it only gets 91 octane. But you see in the pictures, none of these have any kind of evidence of smoke or ash or anything like that in them. Definitely no odors, nothing weird there. And then, of course, all systems work. All the windows, all the locks. There's no air lights or anything funny on the heads-up display or the dashboard. A really pristine example of an S6. Like I said, this one's completely factory, but if you do want to do a couple little mods to it, that's something that we can help facilitate for you, or you can do your own. I know that there is a really big market for these for aftermarket items. So let me know if you want to explore that option, or if you want pictures or videos of anything else in particular. I know these can get a little long-winded and like kind of go over things more than once, but I just want to be as upfront as possible and give you a really, really good idea of just the condition of each of these cars. So let me know if you got any questions. Thanks.